Alright, I hope the ad is starting. We might just be a little late, uh, as it is. So, double check. I'll try to put stuff up on there. And get Danny back over here.
Oh yeah, the sound things.
Yeah.
And then the buttons here.
Yep.
Right? Cool.
No, so they're. So if you want to click them to mute, you just remember to
Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of the SharpSHOOTers. As always, we're your hosts, Danny and Juice. Hope everyone's having a great night. How are you doing tonight, Juice? I'm very excited, especially after seeing like last year's picks and how wrong we were on pretty much all of them. Very excited to see what we were. Very excited to see how we do tonight. Before we get started, as always, if you guys can please do a little house cleaning for us. If you haven't subscribed yet, we've got our subscribers. We want more, please. If you have Amazon Prime, it is free. The directions are in the chat here on the side. If you could please follow those. And also, if you want to look at any past episodes, if you look below in our link tree, you can look at any past episodes we've had. So please go there. You could see last year's Crystal Ball when we used to have our third host. We miss him a lot. And you can see any episodes, last week's Last Point Standings, everything that we do. So please go check it out and give us a subscribe. Sweet. All right. Uh, it's going to be crazy. Help us out. Help us out. Yeah. Yeah, this is literally old school, like high school debate style. So like it's gonna be curious. And we have to win. We have to win. I forgot for a second. I was like, what? Damn. No, but you know what? You know what? No, I don't understand why we're doing like a sad thing. This is literally last week. This is New Day and Big E. Matt chose his new life over us, so I don't need him. All right, Matt, have fun with your baby. Have fun with your bald head. Maybe we'll let you back one day. I don't know. maybe I might need another guest for the tournaments. Sick of this. All these babies ruining my life. I'm tired of babies. Nah. See ya. Peace, Matt. That's right. Back to our regularly scheduled show because the show must go on. So, as every Tuesday that we get these little variety hours, we are doing our trivia question now. I've been losing a lot of trivia, so I had to go in. I had to do something that I hopefully will win, but I had to still make it something you can answer. So, WCW. You got to think back to that. On this day, a tag team that no one expected won the WCW Tag Team Championships. Who was that tag team? And I'll give you two hints. But one at a time because the second hint will be like a lot easier. So, 2 hints. First hint, kind of broad, still helpful. They absolutely hate each other. See, I knew that was going to work. There you go. Really, you don't? Oh, that's like a very like image that everyone shows every time Bret Hart like complains about Goldberg and shit. They always post like the image of them. Hold on, I got to pull up the image for you. They always pull up the image of them like holding the tag team belts together, and you could just see how much Bret Hart is like forcing a smile. It's the most fantastic thing. Here you go. Hold on. I hope you could see this. Yeah, that terrible stuff. The other actually I think the only actual good moment, and in the chat you could tell me if I'm right or wrong, anyone who used to watch WCWs, the only actual good moment that I ever saw from that feud was when Bret Hart wore like the metal body armor around his stomach. So yeah, so when he got speared, it actually knocked him out. That was good. That was the only part I was like, finally something good. That was it. That one day. All right, so you go with this is your baby. I know you love this one. That is fair. But we're gonna. That's also very fair. A lot of them are, yeah, a lot of them are pretty good, set in stone at this point. Hold on. We wanted to do it. There we go. So we're still in the upper right-hand corner. I hope you guys can see us. You should still be able to see us right there next to our brand new spanking logo. Thanks to producer again. Spanking. Great timing because Keverless said, "What a ball." Holy shit. That was crazy. I didn't expect that. I felt it. There's still time. There's still time. Kevin Owens can ruin my year this weekend. And I would be so happy because Owens is right, and I'm sick of this bullshit with Cody Rhodes and the Bloodline. Anyway, I digress. Keverlast said you both acknowledge your tribal chief with that prediction, so you should hold up a 1 right now for him, bro. Hold up the 1. Hold up the 1. Son of a rude. Nostalgia. And we'll be a little honest. It was a recent decision, and we didn't have time to edit a little bit, so that's fine. I don't mind being honest with the viewers. It's okay. I didn't want it to be that honest. Damn it. So, I've been giving this a lot of thought, and I'm surprisingly gonna flip flop a little bit, and I think I'm gonna have to acknowledge the tribal chief because I don't think he's going to have a long reign. I don't think we're gonna have a long Roman Reigns reign, but I do think he's going to be the champion heading into next year's WrestleMania, which means at the end of the year, around that time, I think they're going to put the belt on him. So I do think for the actually, is it WWE World? No, he'll still be on SmackDown. So we're going to say for the WWE, I think he's going to still be on SmackDown. We'll find out. Yeah. But we also have to realize between now and then there's going to be like 4 or 5 drafts or 2 or 3 transfer portals. So who knows how many times he'll be back and forth. So I do think Roman as the WWE champion and as the world champion, that's one I'm not too sure about. I'm going to go with just what I want. And this isn't a prediction that I think is going to come true, but this is a prediction I hope is going to come true. I want Finn Balor with that belt. He's not going to win it now, which is great. He's going to get out of this Judgment Day bullshit, rebrand himself, hopefully come back as a face, get that demon character back, and let's get a demon champion, world champion heading into WrestleMania. So that's what I'm hoping. Only if he goes face. I think that's when they would bring back the demon. Because also this is Triple H era, and this is not Vince. Triple H love the demon. So I think when he goes face, they go demon. Yes, sir. How dare you? How dare you? Ah, again. Okay. What? No. That one you need to explain. I want what your idea is going to be. What do you mean? This is ridiculous. Oh my god. All right. So I have, for the record, one more time, Roman Reigns for WWE Championship, Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. You have Sami Zayn for the World Heavyweight Championship. And a vacant WWE Championship to end the year. Keverlast is literally in all caps begging you to finish the story, Juice. We want Juice. That's what he's asking. And you're not giving the people what they want. All right? If you know what? John Laurinaitis gave people power. We need some people power right now, Juice. All right? Let's wake it up. Thank you. Next. This is ridiculous. I'm with you, Keverlast. I apologize. We don't know. We don't know, man. We don't know what kind of story. I don't trust your storytelling now. This one I have no idea. It's just the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Women's World or WWE Women's WWE Championship. Just World and WWE. That's nice. Everybody wrong. Charlotte's been hurt for a very long time. Because she got hurt before WrestleMania, I'm pretty sure. Okay. No, that's 100% right. I didn't even think about that. So, what was the injury again? You do this. I'm looking it up. Oh yeah, bro. She had a torn ACL. Of course, she's injured the whole year. Like no question. No wonder we were shocked that he picked her. Torn ACL. You're not coming back. That's crazy. Yeah. Keverlast said he thinks it was her knee and it was on SmackDown. It was her knee on SmackDown. She was facing Asuka. Imagine in the next 3. If that happens, he has to come back on the show. We take back everything. He has to come back on. If she returns on just like a random episode of SmackDown and wins the championship in the next 3 weeks, I agree, Jay DeFalco. I think it is going to be a Rumble return. But also an ACL injury, man, that could be over a year, and she heard it in December. So like. It might be long. It might be WrestleMania return, because like you want to make sure that shit's like healed. Anyway, all right. So all wrong. Sucks. Very wrong. Just for the record, of all 3 of us, I still have the best chance of being right. Just saying. Technically. I mean, maybe Asuka comes back randomly and well, mine are the only ones. I have one person actively wrestling. You have none. And Matt has none. So I have the best. And Asuka could come back, I think, before Charlotte. I'll take it. No, you go first this time. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. She ain't it, bro. So, coincidentally, I do agree with Bianca. That was my pick for Raw, though. I think that when they separate, Bianca goes to Raw and Jade goes to SmackDown because Jade needs the help and Jade needs the work. And I think SmackDown, they do more like wrestling than Raw. And actually, technically, then that would... now I'm doubting myself. So, you know what? I'm switching it. Bianca, SmackDown champion. And then Jade will be on Raw. I don't think Jade is going to go into WrestleMania season as the champion, though, bro. They're not going to take that chance. She can't have a good match in the spotlight. And around this time, like we're talking about the end of the year, you want that person heading into the Rumble and heading into WrestleMania to kind of be, like, believable, you know? The Royal Rumble starts the road to WrestleMania, Juice. It's like you don't know your facts. All right? WrestleMania season starts in like January. No, you said after. Exactly. Jade falls onto a Cargill. Wait, I didn't give my other champion. I only gave Bianca. You're rude, bro. So now that Bianca's on SmackDown, now I need a different Raw champion. Because originally I was going to say Asuka again because I just really want Asuka to win the belt. It was going to be like my Finn Balor pick. But I don't think Asuka's going to be on Raw. So I'm going to go with Becky for Raw. I think Becky's going to come back next year. And they're going to give her a spotlight like they usually do. So yeah, I'm going to do Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. Yeah, it really was. Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah, it's actually officially that's true. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I hate to say it, but we're not going to be able to see him. I think they put it on Cena. Only because I think they really want to give him his last year thing and they want to make it believable that he's going to win like the title at WrestleMania like everyone is saying, and then they're going to do like a little swerve. So I think this is a good setup for it. And because I would have said Punk, but this whole storyline of him doing this deal with Heyman, I think that's what gets him his ticket to Mania, not the Royal Rumble. That I feel like I just disappointed you with that answer. Gotcha. Yeah. And you know what? That is the exact reaction I had with me. I was like, hey, give me something else. So thank you. You gave me a little nostalgia feel there. And then for the women's Royal Rumble, see, do they go with Jade Cargill here if she's healthy? Do they go with Jade here and try to put that spotlight? I don't think she's going to win it, and I don't think she goes in as champion, and I think it's a short match. But No, because again, I don't think that's a WrestleMania match, bro. Like a world, she's not ready for that. So what do we know? But we know a lot because we watch, and we judge, and this is what the show is about. I think the women, I think they're gonna go with Rhea. Yeah, that's weird, but yeah, that's my 2025 Royal Rumble prediction is John fucking Cena. Oh, you are? Okay. I I really hope that that next year you also just keep repeating selections. Just like have a three-peat for a bunch. No, that would be hilarious. I'm not saying that in a bad way. That I think that would just be hilarious. That like every once in a while you just have like the same pick 3 years in a row. It's like it's gonna work out one of these years. I'm telling you. Gotcha. All right. Jay DeFalco says Stephanie Vakor and The Rock. So those are interesting. So we're potentially going to have a Royal Rumble in 2025 with The Rock and John Cena both in the match. And CM Punk. Sorry. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, mommy. Now, does she go after Liv? Probably, most likely. Or does Liv not have the belt by then and does she go after Nia? Definitely goes after Liv. Oh, I love it. All right, what do we got next? Oh my god. So suck it. Matt's picks are wild. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Zoe was just a dark horse pick. What was Dom even in the match? And was Jade in the match? What? So how are they solid picks? No, the way no. I'm not saying it was back in December. I'm saying you can't stick by it now when they weren't even in the match. That's a different way to say it. You just said I stick by the picks. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Ah. I like that pick a lot. I really do like both of those picks. I thought very differently on this. I was thinking more of we been getting a lot of superstars who just cash in, cash in, cash in. So I was thinking of one heel and one face. Um, the face, and I'm gonna mess up her name, so I feel really bad about it. So I'm gonna try to look it up really quick one more time. No, no, no. She's on Raw. How do you say her name? Ilya, or see, I already messed it up. No, 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 no. She was in the. Go ahead. You're about to say it. There we go. So I messed it up. Not Ilya. Thank you, Jay DeFalco. Lyria Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria, however you say it. There we go. Sorry. Thank you, Jay DeFalco. Couldn't figure that one out. So, yeah, that's my pick for the women's. And then for the men's, I was thinking maybe Walter. I think he's going to lose the belt by then. He's going to be on a mission to get it back. And that's going to be a good swerve to have someone like him who might cash in on someone or might call them out for like a match later in the night or something, depending on who the opponent is. So I think he'd be a really interesting Money in the Bank guy, a little different from what we've had in the past. That's what I think. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, same. Yeah, and for the problem with that was for the women's, I wasn't sure because like I was figuring they might go the heel, but then they did the Tiffany thing this year, so I was hoping maybe for the women's they would continue that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Walter's never gonna sprint to the ring. 100% Jay DeFalco never gonna sprint to the ring at all. Ah, that's right. So I've been tossing and turning. No, but I've been going back and forth between two people. I do think Randy Orton is a great pick for him. Arguably his best rival. Um, they had so many great matches. They can still have a great match now. Randy's still a great workhorse in the ring and stuff, so he can really go. So I think I'm leaning towards Randy, and I'm probably gonna go with Randy. But then I also think like, what if he puts over a younger guy, a guy trying to come up a little bit, a guy trying to make a name? But then who do you go with? Because you got to go with the heel, and there's not a lot of like young heels besides again someone like Walter who doesn't really need it, but neither does Randy. So I'm torn between those two. I'm going to go with Randy, though. Oh my God. out of curiosity, if if the title is vacated, can Owens just cash in the Money in the Bank and just take the title? There's no opponent. Why not? He's just like, oh, I'm champion now. I beat vacant. So Cena has a long last reign. Interesting. So my only see the only problem with that, and they've done it before, so it's not like it's gonna be shocking, but like you would hope they don't do a part-time champion because he's not gonna be there every week. Yeah, those are what he's wrestling, but I'm talking about like if you're gonna put the belt on him, you want him there week to week. I guess, yeah. No, you could do 5 months of that. Yeah. That's fair. And he's not, and he doesn't have to be on every weekend as champion. He just has to be on majority of the weeks. Yeah, that's fair. As long as he's more than Roman, they'll be fine. Harley says if they do a younger guy, I say Carmelo. My only issue with that, and I'm not trying to be a jerk, Triple H just doesn't push those guys. You know what I'm talking about. So I don't think, yeah, 100%. So I don't think they would give him a good storyline, and I don't like Carmelo now. They brought him in hot, and then he hasn't really done much. Like he's had this, we talked about it last week, where he had this best of 7 series and all this stuff, and they didn't even end the best of 7 series right. And like he's still kind of in limbo with it. So I don't think it would be Carmelo, even though it should be someone like him. I agree. Sorry, Jay DeFalco put Cena versus R-Truth as the final match. I would love it. R-Truth's hero, childhood hero. Yo, I would actually not hate that if R-Truth and John Cena do like a comedy tag team with his childhood hero. That would kind of be kind of funny. I wouldn't mind that though. I think your career should end on TV. You want as many fans to be able to see it as possible. So like, I'm saying as a fan, like I think that would be better. I know they're not going to do it because they're going to try to get the money and the revenue and stuff. But like, but at the same time, at that point, it doesn't matter though because they're going to be streaming on Netflix. So who cares if they put it on Raw or if they put it on a pay per view? It's still going to be all from the same stream site pretty much. So it doesn't matter. Oh god. And we said he was going to move. Lesnar banished. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, I think it's but I think they would only put him on TV if he was extended because it's already December. So that wouldn't make sense. I will say the only one right now that if you had to like if you made me choose one has to go because of the storyline is Street Profits because right now they got written off like a little injury thing. They don't have a major storyline going on because DIY and Motor City Machine Guns are kind of taking that over. Everyone else is involved in a major storyline right now. So optically, if you ask me, Street Profits, but I don't think they're going anywhere. Yes, sir. Please don't go anywhere. And take some time to subscribe while you're gone. Please, please. We need it. Thank you. Why not? And welcome back, everyone. We hope you've enjoyed the predictions so far. We've really been having a lot of fun with them, a lot of good ones, and just going over them in my head. Like even in time, I thought I had something. I was like, talking it out. I like this one better. Like very interesting, and I'm very excited what we do with AEW right now. This isn't the night for that. That's fair. All right, hold on. I'm gonna big screen you. Hold on. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Hilarious. That's fair. Good call. I hate that pose for Isaiah Cassidy. It looks terrible. I feel like you had that one also already. Nice. Weird pose. Some of these poses I always enjoy. Is that RVD? I can still see you. What's that background look like though? That looks interesting. Ah, dope. Awesome. Shame it's a buck though, says Jay DeFalco. R.I.P. R.I.P. Little bitch boy. Yeah, that is cool. I like it. Indulgence. We are good to go. What the fuck? What does that mean? No, I meant your explanation, not the half point. I don't understand your explanation. Oh, you're the one who got it. Whose guy won a championship in that year? My bad. I misunderstood. Yeah. Gotcha. Hilarious. I love it. All right. Ah. So mine is a hope and a prayer. I originally was gonna say Orange Cassidy, but I don't know if they're gonna have him end the year. I think they might have him win it, but I don't know if they'll have him end the year. It really depends on how they build it up. But my hope and a prayer is that we get the return of Kenny Omega by the end of next year. And I think if he does return, he's going to be back in that title picture and possibly ending the year as the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. So we got Kenny Omega and we have Jay White. Interesting. And Jay and Jay DeFalco says Christian Cage. Oh, God. Great. I know he's going to try to do it again. He broke his foot. I'm telling you, bro, the storyline doesn't. I've been saying it. It doesn't make sense. All right. Ooh, interesting. Lots of swings and misses. If we're going to do that half-point thing, I guess Matt gets a quarter point for her winning a women's championship, just not the world championship. Totally fair, too. That's right. That's right. Yeah, shame on me for realizing she'd be like the worst person alive in a few months and no one would want to see her on TV. My apologies. I think it's the CEO's year, baby. I think Mercedes Moné ends as the AEW Women's World Champion. Steely Matt's pick. Steely Matt's pick. Harley said yuck. That's hilarious. I love it. Interesting. Jade Falco says Anna Jay or Jamie Hayter. So that's another interesting. There you go. There you go. All right. And then next year, you have to now pick Mercedes Moné, so she gets picked 3 years in a row. Thank you. Moving on. I hate these ones, man, because we had to predict the field and then the winner. I hate this one. Well, yes, but you have to predict that they're going to be in there. I hate it. 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 Yeah. No, I probably would have picked the same ones, yeah. That was so funny. I fucking love that. That was so funny. I do. It did not. Uh, Same. Yeah, so if they're going to do the same thing like they did last year, which I assume they will, and it doesn't really matter when they do the Owen as long as it's after the Continental Classic, I also agree that it's going to be number one contender. Wow, I did not see that coming. Okay. I like that pick, actually. I didn't see it coming, but I like it a lot. Another good one. I like that. I hope that happens. So I'm going along the same thinking of number one contenders, and I'm thinking that they're going to want to make big number one contenders for All In, and I think they're going to want have some people shine that have been doing the mid-card thing for them like they're supposed to be. And I think they're going to go with Will Ospreay and Mercedes Moné. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's going to be interesting. And we still got to talk about this year's Continental Classic. I know. Asterisk, that could become a full point. That's all I'm saying, bro. So that asterisk is not a real asterisk. It's a please see later kind of thing. I mean, something that everyone knows that he's not good enough to be in the Continental Classic. Oh. Ah, I truly don't know, man. This year just started, and I was surprised with the field a little bit. For next year, damn, man. You go first. I'm really not sure. I'm still like debating some names. Ah! What? Interesting. I like. Well, out of curiosity, do you just because you use the word and I've been on you all night about your wording and stuff, and I enjoy it. When you say give it legitimacy, are you thinking that it's still not totally legitimate with this year's field because you got Osprey in there, you got two champions in there? Just curious. Agreed. Just curious. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm, okay. And then what about for the women's? Oh, there's no women's. What am I looking at? I'm like, what is our women's pick? So next year there will be a women's Continental Classic. Please make a pick. No. I think I'm. I think I'm just gonna go with what I've been doing, and I'm just gonna go for this one with just who I want and hope to see get some shine, and that's my boy Orange Cassidy. I haven't picked him for anything so far, so let's pick him for this one. Let's get him in the Continental Classic. I got to make one orange pick a year. Blah. Fair. Gus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You said Blood and Gus, and for some reason, I just imagined a bunch of like Pidgeys and Pidgeotos fighting and being like really beat up, but also like just very strange. I have no idea why. Continue. I do have one in mind, yes. And obviously, I think we're gonna go off this whole takeover situation, which means we're gonna have the Death Riders in there. You have Pac, you have Moxley, you have Yuta, and you got Claudio. So you got your four there. I don't think they're gonna do more than four. And then I agree. I think with the storyline, unless they're adding a member, I don't think they're just going to have a fifth person for the match. So based on just the stable, I think they're going to do it for this year for the storyline purpose. And Blood and Guts. Now, my question for you, and this is what I was going back and forth with one participant. Blood and Guts, when do we think that's going to air? Yeah, right? That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, it actually then that does change one because you just said Darby was going to be taken off around that time, right? Oh, that changes one of my guys. Oh, no, so he might be back in time. So I'll stick with him. Let's assume he's back in time. He's a psychopath. So let's assume he is. So then my 4 versus them is going to be the returning Young Bucks with Kenny Omega and Darby Allin. I know. I don't like it. But just so we're clear, I've also said that I don't like the storyline. So I think that's where it's heading into a bad setup like that, unfortunately. I hope it's better. It's going to be better than mine. I'm excited for yours more than mine. Okay. All right, crystal ball time, vision. Let's go. No Yuta? So we're clear that goes along with what I wanted. So I'm totally on board with this. If they added to the stable itself, I'm totally on board with them having more. Go continue. I like it. I don't think that's gonna happen. I truly wish that's what would happen. That would be awesome. Adding FTR in there would be great for the story, would be great for the stable. I think getting Yuta out of there would be great. Now that you've spoken though, I want my optimistic Danny has come out and I want to change my answer. So I now that I think about this, we are going to have Bryan Danielson return by that time for a Blood and Guts match. He's going to get... It's okay. Again, this is optimistic Danny now. He's going to get Wheeler Yuta to turn and join his side. So I'm gonna keep your FTR vision now because I really enjoy that. So I'm gonna steal a little bit from you. We're gonna have the FTR and Death Riders, and then we're gonna have against Yuta, Danielson. Fuck the Bucks. Fuck them. I don't want them. We gotta have Kenny Omega back still, and then we'll have, because Darby's gonna be climbing the mountain, we're gonna have OC and Daniel Garcia, because that's how it kind of started with those two. So that's gonna be. So I have 2 predictions: one that I think's gonna happen that I hate, and the other one that I really hope happens that I love, and also yours that I hope happens because I like that too. The only problem though, bro, and I hate saying this, is now he is injury prone. Like, you can officially label him as injury prone. He's gotten injured multiple times. What? He's gone in the past few years. He's gotten hurt like 2 or 3 times. What are we talking about? WWE, he got hurt. He got hurt twice in AEW. He hasn't been. He got on the injury twice in AEW. He came back from an. That was the recent one. Didn't he get hurt before that? That's why he was gone for a while. I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure he's got hurt twice. We'll look it up. But I do think he's a little injury prone in his old age, so I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna have like a great storyline because I don't know if he can last like for lengths of time. But yeah, go ahead. Contracts. Yeah, they've really locked it up. I saw this slide and I was surprised that it was only like this small. Mm-hmm. And Jericho, I'm only intrigued to see if he retires because I don't think he really goes back to WWE and does anything significant there. So like, but for what? Like, you but he can't go in the ring anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like they have, but they don't. I feel like they have been kind of straying away from that. You haven't, besides The Rock, all right. You haven't really seen too many like old timers coming back trying to have matches like they were doing like 5 or 6 years ago. Like recently, I feel like they've been trying to stray away from that more and just really rely on their like current talent. Just saying. I don't know. Oh no, wouldn't surprise me. I just don't think he's good. And the Miz is interesting only because like he does kind of bring an outside view from depending on what world you know the Miz from. So that would be interesting. Dragon Lee would only be interesting because like he'd just be another good hand, but like he's not going to move the needle for anyone. Yeah. All right. Not too. I mean, I wasn't. You know me. I'm not that creative like you with these bold prediction stuff. I think. I think that John Cena. I don't think it's a bold prediction, but I do think John Cena breaks the record. I think John Cena wins 17. I don't think he has a lengthy reign though. I think he has like a short reign. Maybe he does retire with it though. That would be interesting. But I do think he breaks it. Um, and honestly, I kind of think that CM Punk is gonna have a big reign this year. I think after all the talk, if he can stay healthy, they're gonna leave the belt on him for a few months because like everyone's just been kind of waiting for it. I think that kind of not that it should be a reason, but I think that it kind of throws egg in AEW's face a little bit, being like this is how we can like really use him and still do it the right way. Um, Harley says Alexa Bliss comes back for a Royal Rumble and wins it. So that's interesting. I like that one. And as far and then for eight, yeah, I know. I don't know if she's ever coming back. She said she is though. At one point she did say she was trying to. Um but yeah, Carmella, I have no idea what's going on with Carmella. I think she's kind of enjoying not wrestling life, but I'm not sure. And then for AEW, the only prediction I want to go out on a crazy limb and say is maybe Bryan Danielson. I know it's part time, but maybe he has another title reign in him this year if they give him just because he didn't get to have like maybe the one he wanted with all the injuries. So when he's healthy and he comes back, maybe they give him a 1 or 2 month like good title reign. I don't know, but possible. So that's my only bold prediction for AEW. That's fair. No, that's fair. You think this year he's coming back? But for what? That's fair. Jay DeFalco says you rebrand him as Bork. That would be dope. I would like them to come back and team up. But then that means Edge does a heel turn because Christian is doing too good with this patriarchy. You can't have that end anytime soon. Because then you have Uncle Adam. Like that would be fucking hilarious. Oh, for sure. That's fair. That 100%. That's totally fair. Just curious how what you thought it would go. I don't know, man. I think I want to see Uncle Adam now that I said it out loud. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you guys had fun. We hope you guys enjoyed the predictions. There was a lot of chat tonight, so we really appreciate the participation. Please join us this Thursday. We will be starting, I believe, half an hour earlier. Correct, Juice? I think that, yeah. As I say, I think they've been saying that up because that signing thing is very important. What awards are we up for? Oh my God. That's great. Nice. All right. So after our show, so watch our show, see the content, then vote for us after. Perfect. Love it. Love it. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, nice. Thanks, Freebird. So Thursday, 6:30, we will be doing our usual talk. I don't believe we have any predictions this week, so it's just to be straight up just talking about WWE and AEW the last week and see how we liked it and stuff like that. We're not doing predictions for Saturday Night Main Event because that's not a PLE, so we're just going to be talking about it and the setup for it. Sorry, we are going to be talking about it a little bit. I apologize. All right. Man, I don't know. I want to be politically correct sometimes. I don't know. Ah! I don't think it's like a good thing. I'm not saying PL. You're right. If I give it the name, it gives it power. You're right. You're right. Pay-per-view. So they're super pay-per-view. All right. One night special. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see you Thursday at 6:30. Have a great night, everyone. See you guys later. I forgot what to do.